Alright, there we go. It took a while to fix everything. Didn't realise I wasn't recording. We should be back. I'm all the way down here already. Having all sorts of technical issues. Now the umbrella won't open. There we go. Right. Disasters averted. Oh no, wait, I need to go on this side, don't I? That's where the bridge is. Or is it? Okay, so should be able to flip through them. Like so, one-handed. Right, okay, that's better. So when I do this, I can just do that. Even though it takes a while to change scenes. Alright. Better to do it manually, but with only one hand, it's a bit hard. Windy, but it's not actually really raining, so let's close the umbrella for now, he says, with all the wind in his face and rain. A good test of the noise. I think it's going to be pretty loud. But does it stop the wind like the other setting does? We'll find out later, I suppose. Alright, onto the bridge that sways. We'll just walk carefully. It's wobbling. God damn. That's so weird. Hello, I'm me. Sorry about all that. I wasn't recording when I thought I was, when the microphone wasn't working. And then I got that working, but I forgot to start the thing again. Let me know what the sound's like, because I've put it on a different setting. I just mainly want to see if the noise of the wind is still gone, but it's not currently very windy. It is currently very rainy though. Back to the umbrella. Well, I've just crossed Parramatta Road. Was it very noisy? Could you hear me talking? Should be better now. You hear me talking, but a lot of noise. Alright. I think I'll need to put it back on the other setting. Maybe I'll use one, because I've got two. Use one mic for walking and one mic for cooking or whatever I'm doing in the kitchen. It's nice to be able to hear noises and not just blank air. It'd be nice to walk through the... you can hear the drops on the umbrella. That's kind of what I wanted, but also... Well, there's no wind at the moment, but I want to know that it's cutting out the wind. I don't mind if you can hear the car noises and stuff. It's not great, but I mean, yeah. So long as it's doing some noise cancelling, i.e. the wind, I don't mind the drops on the umbrella. They sound nice. I like that noise. More ibies in the park. Ibies everywhere right now. They obviously like the rain. Let's do this. Takes forever to change scenes though. I need to delete. I don't know how to. I need to have a one that just has. Right, that didn't work. There we go. Press the button for the lights and everything fell apart. Right, this should be nice in the rain, I think. I'll come and have a look at this little area. What's going on here? Little circular Illuminati goat sacrifice area. What looks like plastic plants, but they're not. They might be real. You'd hope they're real. Some of them are quite dead, so yeah, perhaps they are. What happens if I go down here? Does it go to my other little path? I guess we'll find out. Right. It doesn't go where I need it to at all. Well, it goes through this kids playground, of which there are none right now, but I don't even know how the door opens, and I've only got one hand. Oh, there's a path around here. We'll go round. Doesn't seem to have a mechanism. It probably just pushes open, but alright. I'd rather stay on the outside anyway. don't know what this building is. Toilets on the playground though. Might even be some kind of, I don't know, hall. Doesn't seem to be toilets. It's only got one entrance. Sounds like the rain is getting worse. I was under some trees there that might have been dropping a bit more water, but it's not too bad at the moment. Sort of where, I was wondering if I could go in and go in the other way, but not really. It's a dirt path that is completely flooded right now, so I'm not going that way. Alright, need to change the scene. Not hurting me. There we go. Birds everywhere. Can't see them. Oh, they're over there. They're over there. Oh, it's windy. Look out by the noise. A bit should be better. Actually stopped raining, so let's kill the umbrella for now. Bit of shake. Red and grey galahs all through the park, eating what's left over from the cricket. Worms, probably. Not raining. Yeah. Cockies everywhere. Right, I just want to try something. Now we've got... What else could I do with the selfie stick? Function switch scene. No, it's the only thing. Yeah, there's no signal where I'm at, so I'm probably all over the place. But once I get somewhere with there's signal, I mean, right now it should be alright, you should be able to hear me alright. It's telling me I've got full signal. What are you doing here? Cockies, well they're probably the other ones, cockatiels. And they're very noisy. Yep, back to full signal here for some reason. Just that little area there happened last time as well. It is a dead zone apparently. Alright, bunch of kids screaming. Must be a game of soccer going on or something. Oh, it's the it's the bowls club. They're out in the yard sliding around in the water, as you do. Now I wanted to see where this little path led. I got off this path last time. I think we can just go through this park, turn right, and we'll be at the street that I need to take me down to the bay and avoid the stupid golf course you're not allowed to walk through. The bastards. More cockatiels looking at me, but not screeching. What you doing? Hello, cocky. No, they haven't got the crests, so they're probably cockatiels. Oh, goes around the corner here. Weird. Alright, let me do all that. Put it on that screen. Everyone's having a chat on the path.
Sometimes he comes out of the gate, but apparently he's killed the partner.
Anyway, all very, very, very bizarre.
Everyone's coming out of the woodwork now. Stops raining for 2 minutes and everyone's out with their dogs. Sure, the dog would have appreciated coming out when it was raining. Of course, you'd end up with a wet dog. No one wants a wet dog. Now the dogs are fighting each other. It's scenario all over again. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the greenery. Along here, what is this fucking swimming pool? Alright, across the road to avoid dog woman. And this is not the street I want. The street I want is Cabarita Road or Avenue or something. I thought the end of the little paths led directly to it. This doesn't quite look like it's gonna be it. Shipham Street. I thought it said Shipmast. Well, there's a name for a street, Shipmast. But it's just Shipham. Yeah, actually that's the road up there. So yeah, I would have had to go through one more block. Might as well do it down here. Tell you what, let's put it on just in the hand mode briefly. There's people everywhere. Yeah, I went down that street, didn't I? Scratch! Mortlake Ferry, huh? It just calls itself a ferry. No, please stay on. Please, I beg of you. Okay. It's definitely stopped raining. Now it's getting quite muggy with all this walking. It is Cabarita Road. I thought it might be Avenue. but it's a road. Chook and Co. More burbs. Another medical practice that has foresight pathology. That's all of them. Where are they finding all of their nurses to sit at every doctor's office in Sydney and do pathology? I say only 29 minutes, but no, I failed to start recording, so I have been out a bit longer than that. But still, this walk took me 2 hours the other day, and I think it's going to take me, oh well, I suppose, yeah. We're probably close to 3/4 of an hour. What time is it? Yeah, about an hour since I left actually. So yeah, 2 hours. That's not bad for a walk. That is not too bad. Millipede. Places with junk out the front. It must be council clean-up Sunday or something. go down? This is where I went, wasn't it? He is turning that way. That's a dead end, my friend. Oh, maybe not. Now we're heading down to play some golf, I guess. No, it's definitely dead end. The umbrella is already dry. Incroyable. Can go in the bag then. The bag can go back like that. I just put the umbrella away and it feels like the rain's going to start any second now. It's quite windy. I don't know if you can hear the wind. Let me know if you can. I need to test that out. That's the main thing. You definitely can't hear it on the stronger noise cancelling, but also it tends to cancel some of my, like if I make an S sound, it cuts me out as well. This is on the lower range. Hopefully it does something to the wind. The wind should be right on me right now. Can't hear the wind, but don't mind the rain. Excellent. Right. I just ran out of breath all of a sudden there. This is a hill I'm on. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I don't... On the higher one, you can hear me pretty well. But then, you know, if there's a car or a plane going by, it sort of cuts me out as well. But also you can't really hear the ambient noise, and I don't want that to be the main noise. The built-in mic on the phone, everything drowns me out. The car goes by and it's louder than I am, even though I'm right next to the phone. But if you can hear the wind in the trees and the birds and whatnot, and me, but you're not getting that wind rush noise, then perfect. Now super windy. It's a nice little area. This we've got a bit of bit of water on the camera. That should fix it, hopefully. Do I have a hanky? I do. Maybe I should get the umbrella back out. It has started spitting a bit. What are you doing, Jim? Got a mind of its own. It does its own thing. Ooh, this is slippery. We waddle. It is time to waddle like a penguin. It's raining, but it's a bit windy, and it's really just mist more than anything, and it's lovely. It is beautiful, even though it's probably wetting the camera, and I will be a wet mess by the time I get home. What you doing, Maggie? I can hear you. Yeah, yeah. Reap, reap. He'll be back to swoop. Well, if he wants to pick at my hair, he's going to have some trouble. Nah, low bit rate. Oh, it's so nice out here. So nice when it's raining a little bit. You know, I was going to say these apartments might have been the ones we were looking at where Tash ran into a mirror that definitely looked like the path forward. Oh, you know, yeah, I think they are actually. Just looking into that living room there, it looks quite familiar. And it was down here somewhere. I wasn't quite sure if it was, I think it was further around, but more near Concord, but maybe it was these ones. What you doing, Maggie? I can see you. You're not hiding. You're not hiding from anyone. Come on now. All sorts of burbs today. What's this thing? What kind of heron? Or something. Go a bit slow so it doesn't get spooked. But it has big legs and a yellow beak. Oh, Meep, are you going to meet me? Oh, I just wanted to say hi. And now you're now 5 meters closer to me. Meep, Meep. Panicking. I don't know if you can see him. He's up on this hill. What you doing? What you doing, Meep? Where are you? There you are. The golfer's in the background. Meep. Thinks he's a road runner. I think you're a road runner. You're no road runner. You're a Meep. A few people playing golf. This is perfect golf weather, although it's a bit windy maybe. There's another Meep on the green. Don't know if you've got to see it through the fence here. No, can't get it to focus through the fence. There we go. I've lost the Meep now. Oh, there he is. Nah, too hard. We've got more water on the camera now that it's getting quite rainy again. I don't think the umbrella's justified. I'll just try not to put the camera in the direction. What is that? It's some kind of water spout thing for the golf course. I thought it was a... for fuck's sake, there's a whole swimming pool here. Yeah, I don't know what those things are. It's for cleaning your balls, I think. But it looks like an eagle. Alright. There's really no point. It's way too windy for the umbrella. But it is raining quite strongly now. Anyway, it is still lovely. It is still lovely out here. Oof, the wind. I don't think the umbrella would work. I should have got the big one. It's a golf umbrella. They're designed for the wind. This little one that I grab is just gonna fall apart. Oh no. Let's see. I do think I need to at least attempt the umbrella. Have it in my hand. Just for the sake of the electronics. In fact, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go back to our no gimbal. While I attempt to get the umbrella up. What is this doing? Here we go. That's better. And now it stopped raining. Of course. Why won't this gimbal stay straight? There we go. Alright, so we've got water on this camera as well. No, it has literally stopped raining the second I put the umbrella up. So, umbrella back down. Phone back on gimbal, bag in the right spot so that I'm not knocking the microphone constantly, get it round the right way. A drop has fallen on the camera. I'm trying to fix that. I can't get to my hanky right now. It's in the wrong pocket. Oh, we've got ads. There we go. the right way now. Make sure there's no drops there. Okay. Umbrella's trying to escape. Got the umbrella. Umbrella back up because it has started raining yet again. And there we go. Probably too windy for it, but something a very hot bit of wind just then, mostly cold, but then boom, like the air cons. No, it's useless. It's just useless. Absolutely useless. See, there's a plane in the fog. A plane, the plane bus, the plane. No way I could film it, I don't think. It's now disappeared. It's above that tree. Huh, cool. Damn. Thing is a pain in the ass. Okay, what a mess. Oh, Mr. Hat, what a mess. I was going to say I should come down to that park, but that's exactly the park I went down to. That's the restaurant. I'm like, I need to go down to that bay. It's just as interesting, not as far, but that's exactly where I came from. This bad clothes. Here we go. low bitrate. Hang on. Just put it on that. While I figure something out. Where's the plug to plug the phone in? It's down here. Jesus, weird spot for it. What are we? 44%? Ah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need it. Wind. Can't see shit. There's no fucking point. I will fix the camera when we're out of the rain. Oh. Great shades of Carcassonne. Raining. Hello Maggie, what you doing? Oh, you got blown away in the wind. Tried to jump up onto the tree and got sent back to the stadium. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Going to do a mission. Gonna take the phone off the gimbal. Put the phone in the pocket for a second. Don't know if you can still hear me. It's gotten a bit wet. Dry it with the hanky. There we go. Dry the gimbal a bit. Get around the corner here where there's less wind and less rain. Probably still hear me, hopefully. Another bird going sideways above me. nearly at the end here. Oh no, I was going to go down through the other park, so no, there's still stuff to do. There's still stuff to look at. The last 20 minutes has been 44% battery. Don't know why it seems to drop down in batches. Alright, anyway, I've dried everything off. It's slightly less raining. Back on the gimbal. It's not working. There we go, now it is. Alright. Back along with the rain at our back now, which will probably help slightly. I was going to say they need like a automated umbrella, but I saw a guy on YouTube, actually on Daily Dose of Internet. He made a backpack. You press a button and the umbrella comes out of the backpack and then just opens up above you, stays in the backpack, and I think probably moves towards the direction of the rain. So we all need thousands of those. Although I'm quite anti-umbrella. They're very good for poking eyes out. Battery, my watch, my Apple Watch, which is very old, it's one of the first ones I think, it says full battery, and then I think it goes to like 90% after about 10 minutes, and then it turns off, no battery. It's dead. It might be an hour, I forget now. I thought I'll use this for my walks to track where I'm going and whatnot. It was certainly not enough for a walk. And yeah, I don't wear watches, so not too concerned about it. But yeah, batteries as they get old. My phone's pretty old as well. See, now it's down to 40 when it was 44 for quite some time. We'll see how far we go. If it gets to like 20%, I'll try and put the cord on if I'm not nearly where I want to be. Damn, these bloody things are quite slippery. Going uphill, whatever you call these paving pebbles. Well, the other thing, you're supposed to drain it completely, sort of, and then charge it all the way back up, although I think Apple, the software, manages that now. But yeah, if you let it drain completely and then charge it up, it might stop dropping. My iPad, which is even older, it gets to something like, if I get it down to like under 30, it starts sort of panicking, turns itself off and won't charge at all. I sort of have to turn it completely off, leave it on the charger. But then if it's above 30 and I put it on the charger, it charges quite nicely. So I've got to be careful not to. I think when it says 30%, it's really more like 5%. But it does weird things, that's for sure. Batteries, man. Elon hasn't figured them out yet. How's the battery in South Australia going? Didn't he build a battery for South Australia? Haven't heard anything about it since. Probably means it works. But then yeah, it's probably been 5-10 years now. Probably starts draining too quickly. Wow. This canal stinks. I just went past a sign saying, fancy a dip, we're making the Parramatta River swimmable again. Oh my, good luck with that. Industry's been dumping shit in there, and literal shit as well from sewage into the river for years. Gonna take a while to clean up. Judging by the smell of this canal, it's not there yet. Ah, it's so slippery. Almost probably better to walk on the grass, but it's too long. I'll get very wet ankles. Not that that's a major problem, but didn't I just clean the camera? What's going on? Come on now. There we go. Much worse. Alright, we're sort of out of the wind. He says just as a huge gust of wind. And it is sort of, it's not raining, but it's enough that I think it'd be worth having the umbrella out just to protect the phone a bit. There we go. This camera's got water on it too. Alright, I'm going to find my sneaky little path that I found the other day. Out the back here, past the canal. Where was it here? Not quite. No, it was definitely back there. I thought there was a bit of a path. Is there no path coming out? Ah, yes there is. There it is. Hidden. Sneaky little path. There we go. Some kind of... I don't know what this... It's like trucks to go through or something, but it's just cleared path through these trees. But no signal. Hell's that? Some kind of bug. There we go, out of the forest, into the trees, the lack of trees, onto the concrete. No burbs here. Oh, it might have been back there I saw a burb. There's a couple of burbs in the grassy part. But I definitely saw some burbs here last time on the concrete for some reason. Prime worm territory apparently. Whew. At least it's not too hot. Is there a path across to... There probably is. At a bridge there it is. But also I kind of want to be on this side anyway. Actually, you know, there's two bridges. We'll go along this bridge and then we'll come back along the other bridge. In what can only be described as a champion idea. Champagne comedy. Back across the river, the canal, past the cricket pitch at the back of Concord High School. I'm going to say Concord Boys, but I don't think it's been Concord Boys ever. It's always been co-ed, hasn't it? And of course there's someone on the path. There's always someone on the path. More burbs. Alright. It's time to go back to this. If it'll let me. I'll be upside down. That we can do that. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. That's sort of the end of the greenery. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Good boy.